There's a line from Frederick Engels that sounds almost too simple at first, but it changes everything once you sit with it. He wrote that motion is the mode of existence of matter. What he meant is that matter doesn't just occasionally move. It is movement. The two are inseparable. This seems abstract until you look around. The chair you're sitting on feels solid, static, but zoom in and the atoms inside it are vibrating. The electrons are in constant motion. The wood or metal or plastic is engaged in chemical exchanges with the air. Nothing is ever truly still. When we say something is at rest, we're always comparing it to something else. The book on your table is at rest relative to the table, but both are spinning with the Earth, orbiting the Sun, moving with the galaxy. Engels wrote this in 1877 in a book where he was dismantling a philosopher named Anti-Dühring. But the insight belongs to no single person. It's what the material record of the universe tells us. From the smallest scale we can measure to the largest, everything is process. Matter doesn't exist as passive stuff that sometimes gets pushed around. It exists as that pushing, that changing, that becoming. This matters because it shifts how we understand stability. We tend to think of change as something that happens to stable things, but dialectics turns this inside out. Stability is the special case. Change is the baseline. When we see something persistent, a mountain, an institution, a self, we're seeing a pattern that has found temporary equilibrium within a larger flow. The mountain erodes. The institution adapts or collapses. The cells in your body replace themselves entirely over years. What persists is not a thing but a process, a rhythm of transformation that maintains a recognizable shape. Engels listed the forms this takes: motion through space, mechanical movement, heat, electricity, magnetism, chemical reactions, organic life. We now know of others, but his point holds. Each atom at every moment participates in one or several of these motions simultaneously. There is no substrate underneath, no static matter waiting to be animated. The animation is the substance. For anyone new to this way of thinking, the trick is to stop looking for the thing beneath the change. There isn't one. The change is the thing. It's what physics, chemistry, and biology consistently describe. The universe isn't a collection of objects that happen to move. It's a movingness that occasionally crystallizes into forms we mistake for objects. Understanding this doesn't just satisfy curiosity. It changes how we approach the world. If everything is process, then problems are not fixed features of reality, but moments in motion that can be moved further. If stability is relative, then the arrangements we live within are not eternal laws, but temporary equilibria that can be shifted. The material world is not a prison. It's a dance, and dances can be learned.